Hi, my name is Rebecca Freno. I'm a partner here with the Family Law Practice Group at Mandelbaum Barrett. We're here today to discuss the ever-evolving world and mashup of cyber crimes and cyber harassment. And I'm here with my partner who will introduce himself.
Hi, my name is Stephen Tepler, and I chair the Cybersecurity and Privacy Practice at Mandelbaum Barrett.
One of the reasons we thought it was so important to address these issues is it happens to be a month where there is awareness of domestic violence issues and certainly cyber crimes. And in a world where technology is ever evolving, one of the things that we have found of late is an increasing amount of scenarios and cases. I'll call it bullying behavior, but it's not what we may recall from yesteryear. There's no more, as we say, putting people in lockers or pushing someone in a hallway. Now, things are a little darker. There's online posts, there's social media rants, there's deep fakes, there's all sorts of areas where people can engage in behavior that has very real world consequences and effects on victims. Several years ago, the state of New Jersey actually amended the statutes to include the crime of cyber harassment as a basis to file for a temporary restraining order under our Prevention for Domestic Violence Act. Steve, do you find this in your practice often?
It's increasing at an alarming rate. Not a week goes by where we don't get, or I don't get a call from Rebecca or someone else in the firm who says, I have a client who's been the victim of this, or whose son or daughter has been a victim of this, and what can we do about that?
Now, I'll say within my world, certainly as a family law practitioner, one of the first things I look at is what has actually transpired, and is there a basis to pursue a domestic violence action? And what I mean by that is, for domestic violence purposes, there has to be some relationship. It could be familial, it could be parent-child, it could be sibling, or it could be a romantic relationship, whether current or past.
One of the wonderful things about, and I use air quotes for that, about social media posts and communications is that you can anonymize yourself. And by anonymizing yourself, you can theoretically insulate yourself from potential accountability. The amplification effect of these communications, whether or not they're directly sent to the intended recipient or just broadcast widely, still has an incredibly wide reach. Is there a statute of limitations that applies? Do you have a certain period of time within which to make that claim if you're
It's a great question for domestic violence purposes. So it's not that there is a statute of limitations per se, but the reality is, ingrained within our case law is the fact that you had to be in fear for your safety. This time is of the essence, although I'm cognizant that the internet is not exactly like other forums. What if someone creates an account that you don't know about right away? I do think that's different, because I think it's when you know about
some
it. Conscious. Yes. Don't hesitate to reach out. This is an evolving area of law, and it's one I encourage people to pay attention to regardless of which side you are on. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact Mandelbaum Barrett.